What's my mother name?
What's up guys, KDub175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and we're going to be jumping right into the pre-tournament event. Now this is definitely different than the last pre-tournament that we had, where it was kind of like a blitz. You guys remember that. It was like 1 or 2 hours, I think it was like 2 hours. You need to play as many duels as you could, get as many wins as possible to try to climb up the ranks. Now this event, it's going to be going on for a couple of days, and you have a limit of only 50 duels. Well, only, I mean, that's still a lot of duels, and you want to try to have the best win rate. So, looking at our opponent, they got a couple Tapu Koko's ones, a shiny, they also have a shiny Gengar, and a Mega Gengar. They also have, looks like level 5, chain level 2 on both Tapu Kokos. I'm running an Arcanine with a Blaziken. Blaziken, yo, got a lot of miss at level 4. Not going to be too scared of that one. Arcanine's only level 4. No chains. I mean, looking at ours, we're level 5 and a level 9. You know, these are level 10, chain level 9, chain level 5. And our Houndooms are both level 9. One's a chain level 5, another one's a chain level 1. You guys already kind of know what plates I'm running. You know, they got to make a Gengar. So we got to definitely keep a lookout for that. So starting off with the Flame Sphere, Tapu Koko, the shiny Tapu Koko is going to be rushing down. Now, he's probably going to attack here is what I'm thinking, and he does. But I am prepared to come out and double chance with Arcanine, and we should be able to get the knockout. So he is going to knock us out in a really good play. A lot of people will go right on top of the bridge there and attack, but he's going to force me to cover up my own entry point here. If I want to attack, well, it doesn't matter if I want to, I have to, or I'm going to lose the game. So we're going to double chance, because we know Arcanine loves to hit the Searing Shot and a miss, but we are going to hit the gold. Koko shifts into the miss, like it should, most of the time. Unless you're, like, really unlucky, like me and Fodder, where your opponent's burned, your Arcanine is fine, lands a miss, and so does the opponent, but then they shift into an attack and knock you out. Like that 1% chance of happening, it's really annoying. So, Mega Gengar coming down, threatening the entry point. You know, well, it's Gengar, but, you know, he could go Mega Gengar at any time, so that's why we put the surround situation on the Koko, and we're going to max revive. We're going to put Houndour on our entry point, so then we're able to still come out with Arcanine. And if that Gengar wants to come up and attack, then we're going to be able to follow up with our Arcanine. So, X attack going off, we both land Searing Shot, so that's pretty lucky. So I'm actually going to jump back across my Houndour with my Arcanine, so then I can hop back over my other Arcanine and attack. And of course, you know, Contagious Tear is going to go off, and we can't land gold. So then now look at that. We all have weight, and both of our Arcanine are tied up. So if he got the knockout there, oh man, that would have been pretty bad. So we're now going to set up a surround situation again. He's going to hop over and attack here. And if we get knocked out, it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world, but Melee Wish is going to go off again. So I'm going to hop over with this Arcanine because I do not want to give up my entry point. But I am going to give it up now to put the attack on Blaziken and burn him. Cyclone Kick is going to go off. Not a big deal. And, you know, he's going to be in a position to surround our Arcanine, but he goes in for the attack against our Houndour. I'm like, okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess it was worth it, but we have plenty of backup here. We have plenty of backup. Flame Sphere is still on our Heat Rotom, and to be honest, I'd probably be attacking the Heat Rotom, especially at this point. But he goes for the attack. You know, we have a surround set up on him anyway, and I'm going to bring Ho-Oh out, though, because I have pretty, like, good odds here with my Arcanine. There's really not a lot of situations where, you know, he should be able to knock us out. And we have Heat Rotom on the field as well, so he's doing, you know, a minus 40, 10 from the burn and 30 from the Heat Rotom. So we're going to press forward. I'm hoping for him to attack and get the Rainbow Wing, but it's, you know, he's not going to attack us. Gold Block is going to go off on the Arcanine, so I'm going to attack. You know, it's kind of risky if Gengar would have hit the dodge, or, you know, if we would have hit our purple, or, you know, I don't know. Like, we could have got surrounded, we could have got knocked out, but I felt like the odds were favorable, and so are, like, this is just so triggering. I mean, it really is. You know, I would rather land purple or white, like, not a miss. but I wanted to attack the Zapdos before the Zapdos had the opportunity to attack and get the buff from Coco. So look at that. Extreme speed's going to drop down to a 90. Those couple of chain level are really going to help us out. We have a full PC, so we don't really have anything to lose here. Like, I'm going to YOLO. I'm going to go for the attack, see if we can just steamroll and take the goal. If not, we're going to get knocked out and we're going to get all our Pokemon back. So we are definitely going to come out with the Houndour and try to burn that Blaziken once again. Here comes Coco. So we're going to try to get the evolution here. And gold into purple. Feels bad, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do? So he's going to move in and just, like, he is relentless going after my gold. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of odds there. I mean, unless he's just trying to cycle. I mean, that would kind of make sense. Because he still has his Mega Gengar plate. So we have to definitely be wary of that. And this is why I dropped Flame Energy. Because it seems like I can never get a full board burned. And, you know, in the rare case that I can burn all their Pokemon, usually I have both their entry points locked down. And I'm in a really good position anyway. So, I don't know. It's been too rare. And then even the times that I've been able to burn them all, like, generally they're going to have one, maybe even two plates that they're saving, which is going to prevent them from that weight loss. Like, I should have waited to attack that Zapdos too. Before, because I, like, max revived with the Ho, so basically we just traded 1 for 1. I should have waited till I attacked with another Pokemon. We are going to get the evolution there. Yeah, it would have been nice if I could have got one more Pokemon in the PC, and then we could have tried to cycle Ho. But, I mean, we had pretty good odds there to knock him out as well. And he's going to go for the attack, and he's going to get the Thunder Charge. Finally, Arcanine coming to play. It's like, especially whenever I get him down on the other side of the board, it's like, done all the work. They just need to survive one more turn to take the goal. And it's like, they whiff it so much. Like, I feel like 4 out of 5 times. It's just, oh man, it's so bad. So Mega Gengar coming down, going after our Heat. Rotom hoping for a revert. Not going to happen, but he's going to land dodge. We're set up to just backtrack with our Houndoom to get that surround. So finally, we don't have to worry about that Mega Gengar anymore. Here comes Arcanine. So we're going to move up with our Arcanine. And, I'm like, okay, well, like, we'll take it. We will take it. And we're not going to take that surround. Not going to take that surround. So now we're going to move in, and we are going to attack, because then he could surround us. Searing Shot. What did I tell you guys? You know, chain levels are there. Figures are leveled up. It's just they don't want to land what they need to land whenever, you know, they're putting the pressure on. But I don't know. I mean, it seems to work out usually in the end, but we're going to retake this entry point. We don't have a lot of odds here, but the Steel Wing is going to go off into the Roar, and we are going to be able to get that evolution. So now we have 2 of his 3 Pokemon burned. So still, Flame Energy in this situation isn't going to win us the match. And yeah, I mean, that's why I dropped it, because it just seems like it's just really rare to be able to get all of them burned. Now, if I was running 3 Houndour, then I think it would be a little bit different. Because we'd be burning, you know, more Pokemon. And it just seems like they're either cycling and getting knocked out, even whenever I don't mean for them to get knocked out. You know what I mean? So I just felt like, you know, dropping it for another plate was definitely more useful. And Heat Rotom coming in clutch there. You know, drop that -30 is devastating, guys. That's why I'm running it. And look at that, 2 Houndoom on both of his entry points. It just looks pretty sick. And we just need to survive this here. We're going to go neutral, which is nice. Now I'm going to move here with the Heat Rotom. And then I'm going to move up with Arcanine. So now here, in this situation, since we do have the Flame Sphere, as long as we survive, or we get the knockout, revert. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Even though we out-damage him with our huge white attack, the Cyclone Kick could still be a problem. And we're just able to move right through him because he is burned. So Flame Spear really working out nice for us. And we definitely got a lot of nice rolls there in the end. But GG to the opponent, you know, almost down to 200 to the 200th turn, you know. So it was definitely a pretty drawn out battle. So we're going to be getting into the next matchup, going up against, it looks like a Japanese player, and has a pretty powerful deck. You guys already kind of know what we're running, and everything leveled up, chained up, level 9, level 10, chain level 9, you know, Houndooms, level 9, chain level 5, chain level 1, Ho, I think it's like level 8 with a few chains in it, so he's got a full heal, double chance, X attack, hurdle, jump, X speed is in there, he's got a Lunala, level 10, chain level 10, looks like he put most of his expansions into the Moongeist, which, you know, kind of makes sense. Litten could definitely be a problem, you know, with our Arcanine evolving into the Torcat. Also, level 10, chain level 2, Incineroar. Level 9, no chain levels, but look at that, 150 damage, and then a 100 Flare Blitz that, you know, would be able to burn most of the time, but not us. Well, as long as we have Flame Sphere. So Flame Energy could be nice when Flame Sphere is not on the field, but he's got a level 10 Zoroark. He's got a level 9 Solgaleo. Looks like level 5, yeah, Shiny Rayquaza. All into the extreme speed, 141. So we, you know, can definitely go neutral with our Heat Rotom. Get a little bit of a damage buff with our Houndoom, and we should have no problem. So we're going to start off with the Flame Sphere. He's going to be rushing down with the Litten. Now, I come over here with the Heat Rotom because, I don't know. Like, I guess I could have came out with Houndoom or Houndour, but I don't know. I'm so sick of being defensive with my Houndour. Like, I kind of want to be a little bit more offensive with them. He moves up and attacks. I'm like, thank you very much. And not going to be able to get the burn off, my friend, because we have the Flame Sphere intact. And so we're going to be coming over with the Arcanine just in case, you know, he wants to hop over, and then we could jump out with the other Arcanine, and Flare Blitz is going to go off. He's going to get burned. We're going to get sent to the PC, but it's all good. It's all good. We're going to come out with Arcanine. He's going to move up, which is actually a pretty good attack. I mean, if he can, you know, a good play. If he gets the Sunsteel, and he does, didn't even need the feature there. I mean, he's just going to straight knock us out with Raw Power. Now, I am going to attack here, because I don't want to have to waste a long throw. You know, our odds are favorable. Like, I mean, if he was able to knock us out, it's not even worth playing, to be honest. Really, it's really not. I mean, that, like, 1% chance. It's just, it's not worth it. Like, we literally have to miss, I think. No, yeah, I mean, the Sunsteel would have beat our Flare Blitz, I believe, yeah. Okay, so, I mean, maybe a little bit more than a 1%, but still. So, good thing we double chance there, because I knew he was probably going to switch, and we are going to get the evolution. That's, you know, I really wanted that. I didn't want his Blaziken to evolve just yet, and now he's going to have a much harder time trying to get the knockout with his Combuskin. He had pretty good odds at Kinstar Houndour, so we're going to come out, attack here, hoping for the knockout or the roar, and he's going to get the scary face. So here comes the Torcat. He's not going to be burned. He's got that 4-star fake out. It's a little bit of a problem. It is. It is. So here comes Shiny Rayquaza. And boom, we're going to win by 1 chain level because of the Houndoom buff. It's just so good. Love this deck. It's my Hellhound deck. And I've always loved Houndoom and Houndour. They're some of my favorite Pokemon. Houndoom just looks so awesome. Mega Houndoom is really cool looking as well. We are going to burn the Solgaleo even though we do get knocked out. Now I'm hoping for anything but Moongeist. Beam, look at that, 161. See guys, Ho-Oh is not just a sacrificial Pokemon anymore. It's definitely a Pokemon that needs to be feared. And, you know, if it's not able to get the job done, at least it gives you some of your Pokemon back. So, look at that. We're going to still win by 1 chain level. You know, I took a second, I looked, I'm like, okay, yeah, we're getting the buff with the chain levels. We're going to be able to win by 1. So, we go for the attack. We were able to get the knockout. You know, he could have got the fake out. Then he could have got the evolution into the Incineroar. And we do not have our Heat Rotom on the field to give him that minus 30. Look at that, 151 at this point. Knocking out the Zorua. Here comes Solgaleo. Okay, good play. Hoping that he lands miss. Okay, we land the Rainbow Wing. We're not going to be able to move, but we do choose to move up. And Lunala is going to pin us in. I'm like, hit the Rainbow Wing. Oh, man. I know we couldn't move, but I had a feeling Moongeist Beam was coming, and it definitely did. So we're going to go after his Solgaleo with our Arcanine again. We have some of the best odds that you can have in this game. And we are going to get, the outcome is going to be what it should be. That's exactly what the outcome should have been. And we're going to bring out the Heat Rotom because we want the Flame Sphere. We want to be able to prevent ourselves from being burned. We want to get that minus 30 against his fire types. And Moongeist Beam again. I'm like, oh my god. Like, even though Lunala kind of sucks now with so many status effects, floating around between Paralyzed, between Burn, that Moongeist Beam is still going to be on the wheel and it's still a problem. And we are going to get the knockout there. He put us in a tough position, but I felt like we had better odds against the Combusken. And we are going to max revive. We're going to bring Ho out. He's not going to attack. So before I attack with Ho, I'm going to back up, because if he does happen to knock us out, I don't want to give him a free surround as well. Torcat coming down, and I'm like, dude, this was definitely a bad play. Bad play indeed, because we are going to get the knockout. All right. So all we need to do here is attack. We're going to get the Rainbow Wing. I'm like, okay, we're going to jump over. Now, if you take a look, he has a fire type coming out next. Oh, man. Gets the Sunsteel Strike. So I'm like, okay, we're not going to get the surround on the Zaru, and that's fine because we wouldn't have took it anyway. Because here comes Combusken. He's a fire type. We're going to be able to move right through him. We're threatening game. He's got Gold Block, but he Gold Blocks with Combusken. I'm like, what? Hello? And we can't land the gold, but lucky for us, we didn't miss, and Combusken was the one that landed miss this time. So we got to land gold here, and we do, and that is going to be GG. So finally, I can praise Arcanine. I'm like, Arcanine, you're threatening the game. You're right next to the goal, and you don't whiff it. Like, you land your extreme speed. So GG to the opponent there. That is actually going to be... we're going to be 4-0 at this point. Yeah, we're ranked 2091 at this point, which isn't all that great. But yeah, we're 4-0. So we still have a lot of matches ahead of us. And I'll be honest, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 50 duels in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that many. Like, I don't even get that many duels in for the... yeah, we got a rush deck here. Just looking at some of the top players. So, rush deck. But I generally, struggle to get like 35, 40 duels in for gym. So, I don't know. Ultra Beast deck. Just kind of curious to see what some of these top ranked players are running. Ultra Beast deck. GL clan, which I believe that's Cranny's guild or clan. Which I thought it was like German Latino, but I think it's Gamers Latino. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Cranny, if you're watching this, but you guys are pretty OP, man. You guys have been dominating the top of the ranks. D-Clan holding it down. D-Lilu, running that fire deck, and he's ranked up there pretty good. Another rush deck. You got Yuna here with Ultra Beast deck, almost the same exact deck that I was running with the Lunala, which I tried out a little bit, but I usually had the Circuitry. We got Lou here. Is this the return of Listener? Listen? But he's just Lou now with the Swampert deck and the Mega Swampert. You got another GL clan. Alright. Well, this is kind of like maybe a mix of a standard deck. Ultra Beast deck. So, looks like we got fire decks. We got Ultra Beast decks. Geoke with the Swablu in the Altaria deck. Yeah, so it looks like, man, another Altaria deck from the D-Clan. Okay, so Ultra Beast, Rush, and Fire types. I would say those are, the top 3 decks in Pokemon Duel right now. So, I mean, we have a long ways to go. I would say about 300 rating. We need about 300 points if we want to be able to get to the top 100 or the top 128, somewhere in there. And this is now. I mean, this is probably only going to climb up, and you're probably going to have somewhere between 2100. I would think for the top 100 is, I feel like would be a safe assumption. But I don't know, guys. Like, I like the event. It's kind of nice. But again, it's kind of going to reward the people that are sweaty and just sweating it out. But I'm going to try to play as many as I can, guys. Definitely drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed, though. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. And follow me on Twitter at KDub175. And until the next one, later, guys.